In 2010, I formed a national group called the Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association, CSPOA.org.
My name is Steven Tuminello. I'm a resident of Lake Havasu City in Mohave County. I'm speaking on behalf of myself, the Great American Patriots Organization, and Sheriff Richard Mack, founder of the Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association.
And we're all dedicated to preventing all injustice.
We recently received requests for Sheriff Mack to be interviewed by one of the most prominent newspapers in Berlin, Germany.
Germany was the enemy. And Germany is like this wonderful thing. Well, Germany takes advantage of us on trade for years. They pay far too little in NATO. They're paying 1% and they're supposed to pay 2%. And nobody talks about that. You know, it's sort of interesting.
We recently received requests for Sheriff Mack to be interviewed by one of the most prominent newspapers in Berlin, Germany.
It's in my heritage. It might be in your heritage. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just saying, how come we talk to some people, we don't talk to others? Where does it go?
And I believe that the best way to do that is to have sheriffs and peace officers in this country who are trained in the oath of office,
as well as the voice of America that reaches over 40 countries and over 240 million people around the world.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
On February 6th, Sheriff Mack appeared with Sheriff Joe Arpaio here in Mohave County at the Great American Pizza restaurant for a freedom rally. We had two legendary sheriffs in our county supporting and promoting our freedom movement. This coming weekend, Sheriff Mack will be appearing again in Golden Valley at Great American Pizza. And
one of the biggest things that I did, Tori, that really sold a lot of books for me was gave myself to the audience. If you did this many books or bought this many books, I would do this live stream Q&A. I would come to your school. I would.
On Sunday, March 7th, in Lake Havasu, where he will be meeting with business owners that are not willing to accept any more illegal and unconstitutional orders from the governor. I was told that Supervisor Gene Bishop has on more than one occasion referred to the Patriots in Lake Havasu as being a fringe group.
I heard a rumor. You punched yourself in the face.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio and Sheriff Richard Mack do not support and endorse fringe groups. In fact, we've been attracting so much attention.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
So if this is what you consider a fringe group, Ms. Bishop, then all I can say is that you may be the domestic enemy our forefathers warned us about.
Scapegoating is another thing involving shame. It's it's mass bullying is what it is.
You may be the domestic enemy our forefathers warned us about.
So scapegoating is very simple for a group of people to bully.
Ms. Bishop, on Monday, July 13th, you removed a man from the People's County Administration building here because he would not wear a face covering and stated that it was his constitutional right to be in the administration building. You base this on your consultation with Deputy County Attorney Ryan Esplin, who's being considered for a raise today. I think he stated that the Constitution did not apply in this particular situation.
If I could at this time ask everyone to please put on a face covering or a mask unless you have an exemption.
So the Board of Supervisors has required that all persons in the buildings wear a mask unless you have an exemption. We are not going to ask what that exemption is. There's various different exemptions there are. And if you have an exemption, then we respect that, absolutely.
An article that I found on December 22nd, 2020, Attorney Esplin made a statement regarding the Resolution 1776 and the petition to make Mohave County a constitutional Sanctuary County, and I quote Mr. Esplin. He said, "I don't think it's something you, the board, should be doing because it is sending the wrong message, as if for the last 9 months the legislature, the governor, the people that are representing this have been doing something wrong." An article that I found on I discovered these two articles when trying to see what Mr. Esplin's face looks like since he conceals his identity.
Huh?
I discovered these two articles when trying to see what Mr. Esplin's face looks like since he conceals his identity.
What?
Since he conceals his identity.
Oh. Okay.
Sheriff Mack will be happy to conduct the training.
What is my problem?
With Mr. Esplin.
You will honor your time or you won't be allowed to speak again.
We first approved this March 11th of this year at the beginning of this whole, crisis.
I'm not talking about rescinding the emergency order. I have no problem leaving it in place.